this house, I don't have an issue with the person, but I really am thrown off by that person and the way they act in certain instances. And that is Koyin. He does very minor weird things that just like, are you okay? Like, are you sure you're okay? He's calm or he's quiet most of the time, which I feel like if he speaks more, we will hear more of it. That first thing with that piano thing where we did the whole torso, I don't think any other guy in this house would have fought. And I say, Koyin, please stand up, da 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 da. He didn't answer, and I removed it. The girl was like, if it's short for you, da 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 da. I'm like, I don't know, it's giving, do you get me off? Like, God forbid. I don't, Akilo Day, why are you shouting? Like, I can't the amount of time people have shouted at me before. Like, bro, like, it's just co-style, do you get?
Abi, what did Koyin do wrong to Zita? Because I don't understand why she has been saying plenty things about Koyin. Talking about how she's so uncomfortable around Koyin, how Koyin can be violent, how Koyin is this, how Koyin can overreact. Like, she was just literally trying to portray Koyin as a violent person. And it's even more interesting seeing that she knows the camera was there. She was literally staring at the camera while saying all those things. Oh girl, it's looking like whenever Zita is the head of house, she just find opportunity to pinpoint and say things about Koyin. She started by saying that she gave plenty instances where Koyin has been violent towards her. The first one was the whole piano thing. If I could remember vividly, Koyin's team members were the one that requested for piano. After using it to practice for their wager, they took it inside the house. Bright Morgan told Zita to go and collect it because she was the head of house at the time. And she went and snatched it without even asking for permission. Koyin came back to collect the piano. And all of a sudden, what I saw is Zita pushing Koyin. She was the one that actually pushed Koyin. Now she's claiming that Koyin is violent. Today also, she's currently the head of house. In the morning, they were meant to do chores. Koyin was sleeping because he slept very late. Koyin was sleeping when housemates were doing their chores. She said she went upstairs to call Koyin. Koyin was still laying on the bed. She now went and removed his duvet. Koyin reacted to it. You came to call somebody. You already passed your message. Why did you now go ahead to remove his duvet? And I've heard a lot of housemates complain about how cold, the AC is. I don't know. Like, I don't just understand Zita. She would do something. When she now gets a reaction, she now claims that, Koyin is violent. She was even saying that she's scared of him. She does not think she can stay in a secluded space with him because if the camera is not on Koyin, that Koyin would go out of character and do things, yada, yada, yada. Like, Zita just kept going on and on and on and on. Like, saying plenty things just to defame Koyin. I don't know why this guy is forgetting the fact that action is actually what led to Koyin's reaction. The whole piano thing. She came and snatched the piano from Koyin. Koyin came back to collect it. She was even the one that pushed him. Today, now being the head of house, you called somebody. Okay, he's still laying down. If he does not do his chores, he will definitely be punished. I don't know why she felt the need to remove his duvet. What is the relationship between come and do your chores and removing somebody's duvet? And it's she kept going on and on and on and on and on, just saying plenty things to Kola. And she knows that Kola doesn't like Koyin. So she was just saying plenty things for Kola to second and talk bad at Koyin. But I love the fact Kola did not even say anything about Koyin. He was just there, nodding his head and saying, okay, I get it. Do you get? And it's so interesting to know that Zita actually likes Koyin. But the fact that she cannot get Koyin is actually paining her. Because she keeps mentioning about how Koyin is unpredictable. Most times he's always very quiet. She cannot read him. She doesn't know what he's thinking about. Zita likes Koyin. I've seen plenty times Koyin will just be passing by. Zita will call Koyin and start admiring him. Oh, you look good. You did this, you do that. Now by force. The way she was just trying to defame the guy by all means. It was actually very scary to me. The same Koyin that barely talks in that house. If Koyin did not do his chores, he would definitely be punished. But I don't see the reason why Zita feel that it's actually right for her to remove his duvet. You can't remove somebody's duvet and not expect a reaction. This housemate, Zita removed Koyin's duvet and Koyin now said something to her. It means the guy is violent. Zita, you'll be fine. Last, you'll be fine at the end of the day.
Say, when time reach to play game, we say that they call position name, like name. Mouth quiet.
When you think say
when
you see people where sabi do and pass you will calm down.
They don't break her.
No. Culture, your voice loud. Reduce them. I took their leftover.
Yeah, they said I want to. Who's the leftover? Kaybobo.
I'm moving on, guys. What is this division going on in the house? There is a divide in the house as we speak. Thelma, Mide, Bright, and Joanna. Somehow I think they've included Kola and Dede into the mix. Thelma and Mide were laying down in the room. Rude Boy, Isabella, and Koyin were in the other room, gossiping. Apparently, during the whole weekly shopping, Thelma said something that did not sit well with Isabella. And she was clearly, reacting to it. Thelma said something that is very funny. She said some persons are chain smokers in the house. That some persons can trade cigarettes for immunity. She said that thing. She did not mention anybody's name. And we all know that Isabella and Thelma are not in good terms. Isabella thought Thelma was referring to her. And honestly speaking, she has every right to be angry because she actually smokes. Isabella was upset. She was ranting to Koyin and Rude Boy. And we all know that Rude Boy and Thelma are not in good terms anymore. Rude Boy was dragging Thelma, saying that Thelma is a bitch, that whenever she has an issue with somebody, she will go and gather crowd to fight for her. If you're really sure for her, she should fight the battle all by herself. Ruba also mentioned how Thelma claimed that she's not here to make friends. She doesn't have any friend in the house. And she has been following Kola group up and down. Isabella was shading Thelma, saying that Thelma went back to her leftover. We all know what happened between Thelma and Kaybobo last night. They had a moment. Isabella is saying that, so after all the bragging Thelma did in the past, after even dragging her for being with Kaybobo, she herself has now gone back to Kaybobo. Isabella was just saying plenty things. And the funny thing is this, while all those conversations was going on in the other room, Thelma was listening to all the things that was being said. She could literally hear them. Thelma was there making reaction. In fact, at some point, she even knocked at the wall, just to make them know that she can hear them. Thelma kept talking about it. Mide carried the matter on her head like Akara. In my head, I'm like, wait, this beef is between Thelma and Isabella. What is Mide's business with it? Mide kept talking and talking about it. Bright walked in. Mide was still complaining that she does not understand this housemate, that what is really going on, blah, blah, blah. We all know how Bright can be. And life's trouble. He put his mouth into it. Before you know it, Kola joined again. All of them were gossiping, saying plenty things. Because before I could say Jack, look at Joanna. Joanna too came in. You know, get waiting these people no talk about. In my head, I'm like, what is Kola doing here? The same people that dragged you last week, you are here with them gisting and gossiping. Hey, God, I beg. Thelma kept gisting them about all the things, Rude Boy and Isabella were saying in the other room. She kept saying that she doesn't understand Isabella's problem with her, that Isabella thinks she always talk about her, blah, 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 blah. Why would she be talking about her? That she does not even see her. This one, that one. And the next thing I heard, the next thing saying that Isabella is low on energy, that after they dragged her and finished her on Sunday, that Isabella does not have mouth to talk. And I'm like, what do you people mean? Kola was saying that it is not true. That Missy told him that it's because she's about to see her period. So whenever her period is coming, it actually affects her. So I was trying to tell them that no, they don't think the whole thing got to her, that it's just her period. Bright was saying it's not true, that the whole fight don't break her, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Bright, this is conversation between ladies. Like, why are you inserting yourself into it? Ladies are literally having issues about their own gossip, and you're here inserting yourself. Bright is saying yes, that Isabella, they don't break Isabella, that after the whole fight on Sunday, that Isabella does not have mouth to talk again. After some time, they came in. Thelma started gisting Dede again. Dede, inserted herself too and started reacting. I think for some seconds, Kola had a rethink about, wow, what am I doing here? He immediately told them, please, I want to go and sleep. Then he left to the HOH room. They were still talking and talking. In my head, I'm like, why is Thelma always bringing people into her matter? Once she has issue with Isabella, she will not want to fight the battle alone. She will want to insert plenty people into it. Only Thelma brought Mide, Bright, Kola, Joanna, now Dede. Hey! Did they form this alliance? But when Kola left, you will not believe that Kola went to the HOH room and downloaded all the gist to Zita. Kola even told Zita, the one they talked about her. This housemate, zero loyalty. Like, zero loyalty. And that was when Zita started saying plenty things about Koyin. How Koyin can be abusive and all of those things. Honestly speaking, I understand if Zita does not like Koyin again because of the whole fight. But what I don't understand is the fact she's trying to defame the guy's character. Like, I don't get it. Guys, have you ever seen Koyin trying to be violent in that house? I don't know. I've really not seen him that way. Let me know what you think. And as for Thelma and Isabella, these two persons are not ending their beef anytime soon. I play like joke. Thelma has successfully gathered plenty people to fight against Isabella for her. It must be nice, I'm still shocked that Rude Boy that claims to like Thelma is here saying plenty things behind her back. It must be nice.